The reality of detailing cars like this is that when it comes down to like a micro scale and you're actually just looking at the surface in front of you, this is the same PPF and the same clear coat that's on almost any other car out there. There's not that many special differences from, you know, an insane Apollo IE like this to, you know, what comes on the normal Cadillac, Acura, Porsche. It's all paint is paint, glass is glass, tires are tires. One of the bummers about doing a car like this is that sometimes when people get their first like luxury, high-end exotic or like wealthier client, you get overly excited and you think it's gonna transform your business. It's gonna take you to the next level, and within like 2 weeks, you're gonna only be doing exotic cars. And it's easy to get really flustered and kind of get carried away with the idea of it, when in reality, one of the keys to, you know, having the opportunity to do a car like this is just outlasting all the other guys, you know. So all that to say, you know, detailing cars like this isn't really that special. Well, I can't really say that because I'm certainly, like, this is certainly incredible and I'm really thankful. But there are just a couple like genuine practical things you do have to kind of watch out for and know what to do. First things first is all these vents that are so like tightly wedged. Like, come take a look at this. Even though I already washed this, all the rocks that get jammed into the vents and the tight panel gaps low down on the car, infinite, endless. Anytime one of these cars gets driven, there's gonna be those rocks in there, and you'd want to do your best to try to get rid of them because the owners typically always notice them. But then, you know, you have delicate carbon pieces like this mirror right here is just carbon fiber attached. You know, it's pretty loose. One good slip and fall on there, like you're breaking I don't even know what that's worth mirror. You just have to be aware of those things. Now, rocks, tight panel gaps that rocks get stuck in, delicate, you know, thin pieces, aero pieces, and then obviously these cars are so low down to the ground that, you know, a lot of this dirt is underneath this stuff. So you kind of have to get down at the car's level to really see where all the filth is. There's definitely a balance in working on these cars of like, holy crap, this is insane, and then like, how does it not have a parking brake? It's like that saying, like, you never want to meet your heroes. Like, my favorite car used to be the Ferrari F430, and then I worked on a bunch of F430s, and I don't really like them anymore. You know, when one of these opportunities comes up, it's definitely worth getting excited about, especially if that's like what you're wanting to do. But sometimes I see people get disappointed when, you know, they think that this is more than it really is. Now, is it a Apollo IE? Yes, it is. But at the same time, it's just a car, and it's a customer that, you know, I'm just gonna serve at the end of the day. You know, be thankful for the opportunities that you have. Be thankful for, you know, the car that you're working on that's in front of you. Don't despise humble beginnings, you know, when you're just doing regular traffic. You know, don't disappoint yourself by thinking that getting one client like this is gonna totally change your life, which it definitely can. Definitely can in some maybe direct or indirect ways. Just focus on the quality of the service that you deliver. And then I really gotta say that, like, you know, longevity, outlasting the other guy, but not in a competitive way, but just a consistent way. Like, being in the game long enough and good enough, it'll lead to all the things and all the places that you want to get to eventually. It's probably just going to take some time, but it'll start with one, and then it'll be two, and then it'll lead to more. And then you never know where, you know, one opportunity could lead. Coolest job ever.
Fine, yeah, I'm fine, it's a lie. Watch the stars falling down from the sky.